Hi, and welcome to Thrifting with Paul, another thrifting video. So let's go thrifting. And here we are in Goodwill Racine. Of course, we did go to Goodwill Kenosha first, and I did find some stuff there, but I didn't record anything because it was pretty busy there. And so I didn't want to really do a lot of recording and get into people's way. Here we are perusing the wonderful shelves of the DVDs and old CDs, two dying out medias with streaming and stuff like iTunes and Google Play, kind of taking up much of the market of that now with cell phones being I can talk here. Smartphones being able to take music and buy it directly on the phone. So not much here I really was interested in. Little carts. Seems Goodwill seems to like to put stuff on carpets. And here we are at the electronics section where I usually hang out when there are things looking for something that might use me. Again, sorry for the camera work, but yeah, there's a lot of what I call junk tech. Junk tech, in my definition, is literally the crap like old mouses, cords, old phone cases, stuff like that. So not much was here in the junk tech section, so you gotta move on. I mean, it's got more shelves, the other shelves have like keyboards and stuff like that, and some more stuff here. I have no idea what I was looking at. I forgot. It was early this afternoon, and I had some other stuff I had go on and I was dealing with in my head at the time from the weekend. Still trying, because this is a good way to unwind from the weekend. Plus, I need to get another video, so why not? There really wasn't much here in the way of stuff that I really wanted in the electronics department anyway. So yeah, like I said, we did buy. My girlfriend had bought some stuff, and I had bought some stuff, and most of my haul will be there. There's an old child's weird looking car thing. The eyes glowed and was in the dark. It'd be kind of neat. Freaky, but neat. And again, there you go, more old keyboards and random stuff and more junk tech. God, sometimes junk tech is all you can find at Goodwill lately in the electronics department. So, well, at this point, there really wasn't much here. Speakers and whatnot, and somebody, but hey, you get in the shot. And it's kind of hard for me to record this. A lot of what I've been finding are people's old routers and modems sitting here as well. I didn't record what I saw in the glass case. That got me a little interested. It's a Coca-Cola phone, but it was more of a house phone. The look was neat, but my current living situation right now, I don't really have the space to put things that are retro that I like to display, and that's kind of neat. That was a reflective surface. Look at my arm. It's a neat arm. Yeah, we were trying to find a small CD radio dealy thing that my Jill's mom could have put in her room. And that one was not cutting it because I had no cord. We did find one here, by the way. Didn't get it in the shot. I kind of stopped recording for a bit, and as we could discuss it, so it didn't make it all the way on camera. So yeah, you'll see that in a minute. It's actually an old small amplifier. See, there it is. Yeah, there it is again. Lots of people taking their computer speakers and donating them to Goodwill and stuff like that. I do have a bit of knowledge of how Goodwill works, so if you want to, feel free to give me that. Ask about it later. And we're at our final step here, which is Value Village in Racine. And in here again, look at me peruse through all the colorful used clothes. Anyway, I'm heading to the electronics department again. It's hard to try to record and look at stuff at the same time unless you're just walking through the stuff. I've been here before in a previous video. Decided to come back here again to see what I can find. Didn't find much in the junk tech section again. This is what I'm going to start calling instead of electronics department junk tech. Why is there a bike helmet and an iron here? There should be a small appliance or something. And of course your grab bag of cords, hey, I need a USB cable. Oh look, there's one in here, but there's like 50 other USB cables I'm probably not going to use at all in this bag. Do I grab one? No, maybe not. And it looks like some stuff that they just get donated from stores that they don't want. There's another old stereo. Couldn't get that still even open, so didn't even bother with it. We already found one for Jill's mom, so came out. Why is there a ruler here? You gotta ask yourself this stuff. I did find some pretty neat stuff here. Look, there's a Dell speaker with no knob or cord really thing. Coming up in a little bit, something unique, a unique find, but again, due to current living situation, I will have no place to display it. I like retro tech. Retro tech is something I'm really into. Working retro tech, even if it's non-working retro tech, it's just something like it. One of the earliest times I thrift shopped here in Racine, I found an old Polaroid camera. Nothing in it, but hey, it's just neat to have and say, look at this neat thing that doesn't work. Here's your small appliance section where the irons should have went. You got, looks like an old karaoke machine, some Keurigs and coffee machines, and an old stereo, and there's an old stereo again. And here's, and we get the camera where it needs to be. There we go. Oh, come on, over. There you go. That is an old, sharp, slimline VHS camcorder. I would have loved to have grabbed that. Why do we keep going back to that stereo? Jeez, my camera works. In this case over here, was intriguing, but it was an old sewing machine. And we're going back, and of course, your furniture and small appliances and bin of golf clubs and mattresses and bed springs and bed this and that and another mirror they walk past. And of course, your furniture and then these weird things. Of course, these weird things are, I would assume, as I was futzing with it, is on rollers. They were something, I had no idea what they were, but some guy in the background told me that they were used for putting under the bed. And then when I realized that they snapped open, I was like, yeah, that could be what it is. More old furniture, and hey, look at my feet in the mirror, and some other stuff and luggage, and some more furniture, some nice ugly couches, brown couches that if you sat on it, you probably couldn't get out because they're probably overused. Large toys and exercise equipment, and a nice looking weird chair, outdoor chair. I don't know what that Pepsi thing was. And now we're getting over to, there's a rack of VHS tapes and mismatched stuff, and here's the books. And again, after walking around for a bit, of course, white girlfriend Jill always finds me, which is good. And she just kind of happened to find me coming up is the Flea Market Almanac. I almost picked it up, but chose not to. And then a book of the 2005 Guinness World Record book. And some more stuff. Books were on sale for 75% off there. Normally I would cut it there, but you're gonna miss the find. So we walk over to the vinyls, magazines, 45 CDs, and cassette tapes, and lo and behold, Phantom of the Opera. Something I've been looking forward to replace for a very long time since I had lost my original copy of it that I got back in 1996 for my high school graduation. And I did end up snatching it. And get back there, and of course we go back there, and Then there's the magazines and the vinyls. Now, I would not a big vinyl collector mainly because I don't have anything to play it on. So I went over to the CD section, the DVD section, and I decided to flip through the DVD section. And of course, as you can see, there's not much here that interests me. That looked interesting. Bright yellow, must see. Called The Real. Music videos you must see. Now, I did have this up until almost to the counter and was going to grab it, but I changed my mind after examining it again and just kind of threw it somewhere and said, yeah, don't want it. Now, keep in mind, my girlfriend had bought a few things. Jill likes to go clothes shopping because you can get some good deals on some clothes, and usually when it comes to Halloween or sort of a cosplay event I'm planning on making costume for, then I'll end up in the clothes section so I could find what I need for clothes. Yeah, but there it is, and I did grab it, but never made it out the store with it because I just decided not to want it after that. So I'm actually going to leave you with, there's the cassettes, I'm going to leave you here with that. And I don't know, do we want to continue? Yeah, why not? Let's finish this out. I'll kind of talk about things. Kmart Kenosha is in its last 8 days, so at the end of this video, there is a couple. There will be a couple of photos from that. I didn't record there because it was a must to record. It'd just be a whole lot empty. Yeah, these small bins at Value Village usually are full of loose CDs. Those are that. I did find Roller Coaster Tycoon and an expansion pack for it, so I'm curious and anxious to get that up and running. Maybe I'll do something with that at a later date, not sure. We're coming close to the end of the video here, so I'll leave you at that. And all together, we're going to walk this man, of course, the CD, the expansion pack, and Roller Coaster Tycoon itself. And at Kenosha, I did find a bunch of these all-in-one things. I only bought one because they looked interesting, which is the Namco one. Future video, and thanks for watching. Hi, welcome to the bonus picture section of the 8 days of Kmart Kenosha. We were there, they have 8 days left. They're closing, I think, February 2nd or 3rd, so that's coming pretty up in 8 days. There's a few pictures of that. I hope you'd enjoy as well. And thanks for watching.